So I woke up in the morning, made my training exercises, and then now I am a bit hungry, but because I do not take breakfast, I try to take as fruits and vegetables as possible, as raw as possible. Why? Simply because I know that if I'm gonna cook at lunch, this means that other parts of my nutrition have to be raw. So today I decided that the raw things I'm gonna do are simply this. You can see there's an apple, and there is potato, and there is root beet, and there is cucumber, and there is this thing which I cannot remember what it's called, and there is this paprika, and these are the things. I want tomato, and these are the things that today I'm gonna put in my blender. Why in my blender? Because they made blenders, and when they made the blenders, they made things easier for us to eat and to take and to be and all of this. So I'm going to blend all of this like this. As we can see, we have this very nice, delicious paste, smoothie, whatever you can call it. And it's so delicious, it attracts us again and again just to sip it all of it. The problem is that this is the extraction of the raw vegetables and fruits that I have shown you. The problem is that this would be pure sugar. What does it mean? It means that those fibers that we are about to throw now are actually those linkages, those ingredients that will hold back blood sugar from being infused completely and totally into your bloodstream, increasing your glycemic index to a high degree, pushing the pancreas to secrete further and further insulin, and then having all of that being, because this is a great amount that the body cannot really burn. The glucose that we take from that is either changed into glycogen, put in the muscles, either goes actually to be stored in the fat cells, in the adipose cells, or either have to be changed to ATP, which is energy, and pyruvate to pyruvate and acetyl CO. And yet this amount, since it is too much, it has to be stored as fat. Before you throw this in the garbage, actually what you need to do, if you had the right sense, is to throw this in the garbage. But we don't do that. We are still victims of civilization, industry, and so many other things. And even I cannot do that. So what I advise you then to do is that to find out how much effort you're going to do after you drink that huge amount of glucose. If you are going to go running, training right after that, then I advise you to take a spoon or 2 spoonfuls of that much. But if you are not going to do that, and you're going to simply sit down there and open your TV or your computer and just simply sit and relax, then I advise you that you have to take a lot of that and half of that. Everything in life is a balance, and we cannot cheat Mother Nature. Everything we did in this world, every invention, is only after one single aim and goal: to make things faster. Everything, just faster. While the rhythm and the tempo of Mother Nature is slow. That is why we are sick. They forgot that the molecules of glucose could either be connected to a alpha protein, which is very easy to break down, and then you have all the glucose suddenly rushing into your blood, or a beta protein, which is actually within the fibers itself. Those fibers as well are the ones who are going to clean your colon at the end. Without such fibers, we will not be able to have a proper balance in our guts, and thus we will not have a proper balance in our brains, because the brain-gut interaction is beyond what we believe in. Even your immunity is dependable or depending upon the balance that your microbiome in your intestines is affected and how it is related to it. This clip is simply to explain to you that you cannot take things for granted. That machines that we had created cannot be taken for granted. That the tempo of evolution and industry that had taken place cannot be taken for granted and should not be considered inevitable, should not be considered as healthy. But unfortunately, we humans take every printed word for granted. This is why we have rubbish books all around the world. We take every single machine for granted. This is why we have so many problems with our health and our environment and our pollution. And at the end, we cannot cheat nature. We are programmed deep inside of us as a part of nature. The tempo, the rhythm that goes within us is a part of the huge, bigger tempo all around us. Now, I cannot drink that, otherwise I will really have a lot of stomachache. But I would drink half of it, and I would take 1 spoon of that since I had trained, and since I'm going to train in a couple of hours again. See you.